Uncle Nick Golf. Wait, how do you do a Donald Trump face? Welcome to Uncle Nick Golf. I am Uncle Nick. And I'm gonna teach bad golfers to golf not so bad. I'm gonna teach you techniques that might not be the right way to do it, but it works for me. And you're fired. Probably not gonna teach you any techniques. Maybe you learned something. If you learned something from this, then you're pretty cool. Anyways, we are here at my favorite golf course, Westlock. And this is just a friendly reminder to support your local YouTuber like this guy. I'm trying to see your shirt. Be the sexiest motherfucker on the golf course. Check out my merch store. The link's gonna be in the description. I got all kinds of shit. I got shit for you, shit to keep you warm, shit for your face, shit for your grandma, shit for your kids, shit for your chick. Just a bunch of random shit. Grab your shit. I shouldn't have said shit. Alright, so in this next video, this is what's gonna happen. We're gonna be playing the back nine at Westlock. Kind of gonna be one of those what's in the bag videos. Look at the swag. Have you ever seen a better dressed golf duel than these two guys?
Coincidence.
Oh yeah.
Wasn't planned.
No, we didn't plan it. Totally not planned. He had no idea I was gonna wear an Uncle Nick golf shirt. We're gonna go down our bag and we're gonna hit our clubs in succession. So for example, first hit driver, second hit 3-wood. Depends what's in your bag. I have 13 clubs and my dad has 8 clubs. And we're doing putters only on the green, obviously. In other words, we're not gonna be hitting tee shots with the putter, or we're not gonna be hitting fairway shots with the putter. Putters only on the green. So you just go down the line, and if you can't understand what I'm talking about, then too bad. A little gander of my bag. We have driver, 3-wood. I got 3 hybrid, perfect. 9-wood. 6 hybrid, 7, 8, 9, pitching wedge, gap wedge, sand wedge, lob wedge, putters only for green. And in Dad's bag, he has the driver, made in 1981, the 3-wood, 4-wood. Oh, this bag is crazy. 4 Ripa hybrid, 7 hybrid, pitching wedge hybrid, pitching wedge, and putter, and umbrella, and ball grabber. That's what's in the bag. It's the video. You're gonna like it, and I don't have anything else to say. All right, hole number 1, aka hole number 10, the first hole. Starting off with driver. Yeah, just from like longest to shortest. Oh, that went far. 3-wood off the deck.
I always wanted to use my 3-wood off the fairway, so now's my first chance to try.
You see here on Uncle Nick Golf, we make dreams come true. It's kind of like the Make-A-Wish Foundation, except you don't have to wish it just happens. Here we go, 3-wood. Oh, you should do that more often.
That went pretty good.
Yeah.
My first time. Off the grass. Hitting off the
Hard dirt. That might be in the grass. All right, so this is probably about 70 yards, 60?
60 yards to green
60?
center.
You got 4-wood?
4.
This is gonna be great. What a roll! I don't know, 50 feet, 3 hybrids. This really helps you get creative with your club. Beautiful touch. That is, by the way, a penalty ball, because I ended up in that, so I took that drop. So this is the rule. On the greens, we're using putters, because if we're using clubs, you gotta change clubs on the green. That'll take too long. Vice Pro Plus.
Okay, I got my 4 hybrid $17 club from Walmart. Kmart, one of the Mart. 4 hybrid.
That was good. Oh, it had lots of roll too. Right. We got the perfect club. This was actually his club, but the club was complaining it never got hit correctly. Oh, that's good. Oh, wow. Who needs a driver? It's farther than my driver. Got my 27-degree hybrid. Alright, nothing like a 205-yard pitching wedge. Kyle Berkshire here. 170 yards, 7 irons, not gonna happen. And now he's hitting his other pitching wedge because he has 2 pitching wedges.
Here's a shot.
Well, I think you gotta hit driver for that one now. Yeah. Be piece of cake, 8 irons. I might actually make it in. Pretty close. What do you call that person that works in the clubhouse? Cashier? Isn't the starter the guy that gives you your card?
Oh, he's a cut giver.
Oh. See, I get mixed up with that.
Okay. Chipping out
All right.
with my driver.
That was a good roll. Is it gonna go in?
Chip shot with my driver.
I think you found your new wedge. Okay, this is for par. I'm down 2 now. Alright. After 2 holes, your boy is down 2 strokes. And 2 holes if we do match play. Is that the lady that got kicked off the course earlier? Yeah, she's wearing pink in the bushes over there. That is her. Part of what's in the bag is what's on the bag. And on my bag, I like to use a lot of gloves. I don't know if you notice, I'm using a different colored glove usually every other hole. Depends. If I'm walking the golf course, I'll change gloves every hole or maybe every 3 or 4 hits because my hands get sweaty. And also, I have the tripod holder. But as you see throughout some of the videos, we see my dad's inventions. He has the ball holder belt clip, the little stool that attaches to his golf cart. But this is a segment that I like to call What's Up With That? What's up with that? Huh? What's up with that? Featuring this guy. So, Dad, what's up with that?
In case I need a ball, got extra balls in here. My scorecard.
Custom Uncle Nick golf shirt.
My keeper. Scorekeeper.
It's like a shot counter.
Okay.
All right, what else we got?
This I got my tees. So if it flies away, I can get it easily. I got another tee holder here.
And this one's homemade?
This is all homemade. Tee holder. And of course, everybody have their own bags.
We all got bags.
We all got bags. And that's about it for now. What's up with that?
What's up with that? Huh? What's up with that? All right, we're on hole 12 or the 3rd hole. Par 3, 100, whatever, 45 or something. This is where it's gonna get hard for me because I have, let's see, 9 iron. Then I got 4 wedges, and wedges don't hit that far. All right, here we go. 145 yards, par 3. Dad has a 3-wood. Your boy has a 9-iron. Oh, a little draw on it. There's the green. There's the green. For most people, 9-iron is the 140, 145 yard shot. Not me. It's like a 6. Oh, I lost it. Went straight, but it's gonna be short. Right by the dirt. Done. What? Oh. Oh, I pushed it. I'm on gap wedge next, and I don't think I can clear this with the gap wedge. That would, I think it's about maybe 140. All right, I'm gonna lay up.
You're a loser.
That's so dumb. I don't even think I can clear that now. I got sand wedge next. I like it. Oh no! All right, my layup, I hit it a little bit too short. So now I got sand wedge to clear this. I'd say that probably about 100 yards to clear it. All right, so we're on the drop zone because we both hit it in the gulch. But now I'm hitting 4 and I have my short lob wedge. And my dad is hitting 3. I'm gonna switch balls. My official drop. Mic drop. And now I'm hitting my short lob. This is probably only gonna go like 30 yards. Now I got driver. I'm gonna get destroyed on this one.
That was so cool, Uncle Nick.
Yep.
But dumb.
I don't even think it went 30 yards.
Got my 7.
Well, my driver is a 9-degree turn down 1 degree, so I play it as an 8 because I always hit my driver is really high, so I wanted a low loft and a low launching shaft. A little insight about what's in my bag.
These nuts.
All right, here we go. Can we see the ball? 150 yards. Driver off the deck. I can't even see the ball after a while. How's that angle? Missed the video. I know I'm 1 shot behind you. I don't remember what I'm at. Okay. So this is 40. And I lost another hole. That's 4 in a row. I lost by 1 stroke each. I think for this challenge, it is more beneficial to have less clubs.
Yeah. Don't do mine.
Definitely
Do mine.
not 4 wedges. Oh, it rolled so far. I'm gonna find out though. What is that guy doing moving backwards? We have a breach of the rules here. This guy hit the wrong club. He's supposed to be hitting a 3-wood. He hit his 4-wood, and it was a pretty successful shot. I don't know if I face the camera right, but what should the jury do? Should he be disqualified and I get automatic win, or should we just let him slide?
Reverse my clubs now.
Okay, so this one's gonna be the. Ooh, I got a good idea. I think I should get a freebie. Okay, he's gonna correct it. Hit the 3 wood here. The only thing is because there's not much difference between a 3 wood and a 4 wood, so most people don't have both of them in their bag. But most people don't have 2 pitching wedges either. Okay, I think you can hit. Whoa! The hell, it went in the sand and out of the sand. That was so money.
I'm putting now.
Look at that golf shot. That's better than my wedge.
Morphin time! Tigerzord!
Mastodon!
Pterodactyl!
I lost 5 holes in a row. And I dropped another hole. I thought I did really good. And then this guy. Oh, I wasn't recording. I'm laying up anyway, so I'm just gonna hit. Camera's crooked. So his plan is to lay up because he has 2 pitching wedges. Perfect layup. So maybe I can actually win a hole. Ooh, I'm gonna win this hole. I would have hit a 9 iron from there anyways. Alright, I actually won a hole. No, this is the start of the comeback. Now I'm teeing off with the pitching wedge. And you're teeing off a driver, right? So we're probably gonna be about the same distance off the tee. It's hard work being the cameraman and the contestant and the commissioner and the star of the show. Alright, this is the worst case scenario. We're on a par 5 and I'm starting with my pitching wedge. I got 4 wedges: pitching gap, sand wedge, lob wedge. So by the time I reach the green, I'm probably gonna be on my driver. Alright, after 4 wedges, I am short of the green and now I'm on driver. Oh, damn it. I'm getting destroyed. Okay, we got 2 holes left and I'm down 6 strokes. And I'm on 3 wood. We're on a par 3. I'm on 3 wood and he's on 7 iron. So after his 7 iron, he has 2 pitching wedges. So if I drive the green with 3 wood, I'm gonna win.
Uncle Nick is down to the senior golfer.
This is where the comeback begins. Oh, this is where I'm gonna come back. Either on the green or rolled off the back. All right, so we got a drop zone situation. He has 2 pitching wedges. It's not over. All right, here we are on the final hole, hole number 18. I am down 3. Said I would make him up 3. He's hitting he got his driver lucky, and I'm hitting a hybrid. Whoa.
Here it comes!
It was at this moment that he knew he fucked up.
I just lost it right there. Go in the water, go in the water, go in the water. Yes. Maybe it's in the water. It's really rare that I cheer against somebody, especially him, but I messed up my tee shot. I hit my 3rd shot off the tee. That would even it out. That is darn near perfect. Unless that went in the water too. All right, I'm not in the water. Close. But he is. This is my chance. If I only didn't mess up my tee shot. Okay, that's 4. Go in the hole. Okay.
Look at all that mud.
That concludes another crappy video. It was a fun challenge. We did take the L today. The real winner is the people that gets to see this guy with his swag. Any final thoughts on this challenge?
I'm tired.
Yes,
I'm bad. I broke 100.
what about the actual golf video, the challenge of the clubs?
But the cup was hard. But somehow I always managed to tee off with my driver, so that worked out good.
Is it harder to hit the clubs in order, or is it harder to breathe while you're walking?
Harder to breathe. I need oxygen.
If you're not already subscribed, please like, comment, and subscribe. And sorry for wasting your time, but it's your fault you clicked on this. Until next time, peace.